Okay, so today's video is over section 8.2 and it's composition of functions. Composition, by definition, means that one thing is making up another. So it's like I'm putting one thing inside of it. And we're actually going to use that exact definition when we learn about compositions of functions. Here, the way that it will be written will be with f, this parenthesis g, this parenthesis x. Well, if we think about how this is actually said, this is f of g of x. Oh, f of g of x. Okay? This is the most common way to say it. I can write. Okay, that's the most common way. You will see a few different textbooks that will say f composed with g of x. We'll try to stay away from that, mainly because I don't use this syntax up here a whole lot. I will be focused with my f of g of x. Now, of course, I just kind of got done talking about this idea here, and I started thinking about what composition means, okay? It means made up of, or composed of. It's like it's inside of another. Now, it says to find f of g of x, we'll want to do these three steps. Well, that would be a great time to pause the video and then actually write down these three steps. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time talking about it here, but what I'm actually going to end up doing is I'm always going to do this thing in here, and I'll always work myself backwards. So first I put x into g. Now, sometimes that's given like that, and sometimes it isn't. Either way, whatever is in this first spot, I have to place then into the succeeding spot, in this case g. Then once I find whatever this value is, this giant value, it's like it's all of a sudden now in this spot, in this one spot. So I'm going to take this and then plug it in to f. Okay, so let's see what this is going to look like with some examples. Alright, that top spot, you guys can take your time and read that through if you really like. But I want to get down to the nuts and bolts here. I think I'm going to keep with the same color coding that I used in section 8.1, with blue for F and green for G. So here when I look at this, I see that I'm supposed to take this 4 right here, and first I'm supposed to put that into G. Okay, so when I look at this, I know that G of x equals the square root of x. But I'm supposed to be taking this 4 and plugging it in. Oh, it's like it's in the spot of this x, which means this x right here needs to become a 4. So if I rewrite it, I got this thing, this g of 4. Okay, maybe I'll even color code it here. This g of 4 right here, this is that 4, okay, then I would have the square root of that 4. We all should know this here. We all should know that the square root of 4 is 2. This is just 2 because that square root sign was already drawn. We don't have to put plus or minus here. Okay, so that means that g of 4 equals 2. Follow me through here now. That means g of 4, this whole thing right here, was 2. So it's almost like I can take that and put it in that spot. So it's f of, just 2 now. Again, I got this 2 right here from this guy down here. I know what f is. F of x is usually 3x plus 2. Well, now I'm doing f of 2. Well, that means it's 3 times 2 plus 2. That's not that bad. That's 6 plus 2. Okay, so f of 2 equals this here. Well, let's go back to the original question. Original question asked, what is f of g of 4? Well, I found out that G of 4 was 2, and then I took that 2 and I plugged it in for F. Oh, and that's what it's asking me to do, and my in answer was this 8, so this whole thing here at the end's got to be this equal to 8. Now's a great time to really stop the video and then re-go or re-look at that one from before. So if I scroll down here and we try another one here, now all of a sudden on this one, it's saying, okay, I have this 10 here. This 10 needs to go into F. All right, we have F of X. We already have that written out. Again, if you feel like you got this down already, don't feel like you need to show all this work. But I'm just trying to do it for completion here. Here I'm taking that 10, so it's F of, oh, what's the of part? Sure, that's the 10. Equals 3 times X. Well, we know what X is. That's going to be the 10. And if I work this thing through, I get 30 plus 2. Of course, we know that's 32. So F of 10 is 32. Oh, F of 10 is 32. So think back again. Right here, that's this whole value. This whole value, if I swiggle myself down here, is that 32. So I need to take G of X, which we found to be the square root of X. And now all of a sudden, it's not just a G of X anymore, it's G of, what's the of? Well, it's my 32. Well, that equals then the square root of what? Well, 32. No, you cannot get away with just putting that in the calculator. How does it break down? Well, 16 times 2. Okay, square root. That is 4 radical 2. No need for plus or minus here because that is already drawn 40. Okay, think back again. What's the original question? Oh, G of F of 10. Oh, well, that's got to be 4 square roots of 2. Again, if that felt too fast for you, by all means, pause the video, stop, try to rework it, see if you can't figure it out. Okay, this beast for C. I'm going to take this 36, and first I need to plug it into G. So here I don't have a whole lot of space. So I think I'll do this one first. So that's G of 36 equals, well, that's the square root of 36, which I know is 6. Well, okay, now it's like this 6 right here, it takes on this entire value. And I know I need to take that value and plug it into F. Okay, F then now of 6 equals, well, what's that? That's what, 3 times 6 plus 2. Which if I do that math, that's 18 plus 2, I think that's 20. Okay, well, let's think this through. Well, this 20 now actually takes on this whole entire value. You see these really crazy squiggly brackets here. Take this, plug it in now to G. So now I have G of 20. Well, that's equal to the square root of 20. Again, can't get away with just writing random things down. We got to break this down. This is 4 and 5. Square root. That's 2 radical 5. And then, just so I don't have to write it out again, that's G of F of G of 36. Close all these parentheses off and put over. If you're feeling confident, I think now is a great time. Pause the video. Use these 2 new functions that I got here. These 2 new functions, and try out E and F. The real key part is that this f of x also could have been written as 4 over x. Okay, now that you've had a chance to kind of work it through, I am going to work these through. So my first step here is to take this 4 and plug it in. Well, G of 4 is going to equal 5 times 4 minus 2. So that's just 20 minus 2, that's 18. Okay, well that 18 now takes on this entire value, and I'm supposed to plug that into F. Well, let's see here, that would be F of 18, which should equal, well that's 4 over 18, that simplifies to 2 over 9. And it looks like that's all they wanted me to do, so that's just got to be, oh, that's terrible. I should have started with that anyway. This is f of g of 4, and that equals 2 times. Looking over here at the next one, I need to take this 10 and plug it into f. Well, okay, f of 10 would equal 4 over 10, which I think is 2 over 5. Great, so this 2 over 5 is taking on this entire value, and I'm supposed to plug that into g. Well, that's g of 2/5 equals, what was g? Okay, g was 5 times my x, which is 2/5, minus 2. Do a little bit of algebra here. These 5's cancel out. That's 2 minus 2. 2 minus 2 equals 0. That is okay. We can have 0. That's not a big deal. This is g of f of 10. Moving right along here. Got f of x, a couple new functions here for us. Of course, I'll just remind you that this thing, this f of x piece, can be written as 3 over x. Can be written just like that. I think I'll stick with the same color for I'm going to have 4, so this is going to be my blue. This one be my green, and oh, I got this other guy. Well, I better make him be purple. So it says find h of g of 5. Okay, so I'm supposed to find g of 5 first. Okay, that's g of 5 equals 2 times 5 minus 7. Well, that's 10 minus 7, that's 3. I don't think we have to take a whole lot of time here. That, of course, then this 3 value is taking on this entire show, which has to be plugged into h. Well, that's h of 3 equals, okay, 3 up top plus 4 over 12. I think that's 7 over 12. I can't do a whole lot with that, so I'm just going to have to leave it. That's in the original question. H of g of 5 is equal to 7 quarters. Uh-oh, this next piece doesn't have a number. No, it does not. Instead, it's just got this x. Well, it's asking me to take x and plug it into f, 4x. So it's like, it wants me to take x and put it into f of x, or into f of x already. Well, I already have it up there. There's already an x right here. So that should be really easy. F of x is equal to 3 over x. And then this value right here is all of f of x, which means I'm supposed to take that and plug it into g. Now 4x, this is the big piece here. This one can give us some trouble if we're not careful. So this one here, I'm supposed to take g, and I'm supposed to, actually, you know what, let me keep the color here. Let me take g, and I'm plugging in, what am I plugging in? Well, I'm plugging in this 3 over x. That equals now 2 times, well, what am I multiplying by? Well, that's 3 over x minus 7. Notice that the x still stays here. The x is going to have to stick around. Now I just have to do as much simplifying as I can. Well, this looks like 6 over x minus 7. Now, normally I think I'd let you leave it here, but because we're on a video, and because I should be able to talk these things through, let's get some common denominator. If I get a common denominator here among these, well, this one already has an x. This 7 is over 1. So I need to multiply the bottom by x and the top by x. Well, that'd be 6 over x minus 7x over x. They are common denominators, so I can subtract them. That's 6 minus 7x all over x. You've been in this classroom long enough that you know that this is in standard form. Let's switch that around. Negative 7x plus 6 all over x. And we call that g of f of x. Please, if you did not follow that whole thing through, you should pause the video, go back, and watch it again. We're only going to get harder here. As we look at this guy, Again, some of this stuff can be real easy if we see it right away. Like this thing right here, I think I know what g of x is. We look all the way back up at the original. I think I know that g of x is at 2x minus 7. So, this thing right here equals 2x minus 7. What it's asking me to do is it's asking me to take this 2x minus 7 and plug it into that h. Well, that's h of 2x. Actually, let's keep the same colors. I keep doing that. I want to keep the same colors. That helps you out. This is h of, well, what's the of? Well, of course, that's my 2x minus 7. Alright, that's supposed to equal some x value up here, right? Well, I know the x value, what it's going to be. It's going to be 2x minus 7. Then I thought it said plus 4, but let's double check here. It looks like it's plus 4 divided by 3. It's plus 4 divided by 3. Now I just got to cut some fun. Well, the top, it looks like it'll be 2x minus 7 plus 4 divided by 3. Well, that's just 2x minus 3 divided by 3. And I don't think 3 goes into 2, so I'm just stuck right there. Well, let's make sure we can write out the answer. So our final answer is h of g of x, and that's supposed to equal 2x minus 3 all over 3. There's our answer. Again, feel free right now to pause the video and try this next one out. Here I have a composition of a function with itself. I got h of x. I already know what that is. That was that x plus 4 all over 3. It wants me to take that x plus 4 over 3 and plug it into itself. Well, let's think about how this would go. That's h of x plus 4 divided by 3. Well, the original h was some x value right here, plus 4 divided by 3. Well, what's the x value in there? Well, it's that x plus 4 divided by 3. Now here we got some math to do. We're gonna have to use some math. If I just focus on the top section, just the top section, this one right here, and I bring it over here to do some work. So that's x plus 4 over 3 plus 4 over 1. I need common denominators, so that's x plus 4 over 3 plus 12 over 3. Well, then I can add them up. That's x plus 16 all over 3. Remember, that was just the top, so let's put it back up there. X plus 16 all over 3, and then I have my dividing line, and then my 3. Here we have to remember how to mess around with fractions. Instead of, I thought I could move that though. Instead of dividing by a 3 here, I can multiply by 1/3. So this would look like x plus 16 over 3 times 1/3. Well, that's simple enough. That's just x plus 16 all over 9. And that was h of x. Okay, last one here, and then we're going to call it a day. It says that I have to make it into a single fraction, but we're not going to worry about this part of the directions quite yet. We'll worry about that first thing. Here, the first thing it wants me to do is it wants me to take f of x and plug it into g. Okay, f of x was, what was that value? Let's look back up here. I've forgotten already. F of x was that 3 over x. So I'm supposed to take 3 over x and plug it in to this g. Well, then I'm looking for g of what? Well, of 3 over x. That should be equal to what? That's 2x minus 7. So this is 2. Oh, what's x minus 7? Well, again, you know what x is. It's just 3 over x. All right, well, let's do some more. Let's do a little bit of algebra here. This is what? Then it'd be 6 over x minus 7. Gosh, I think it feels like I've done this already. Maybe it's because I haven't. I multiplied this by x and this by x. And that's what I did, negative 7x plus 6 all over x. And now remember, that's just g of 3 over x. This value now, though, this one right here, is this entire value. What am I supposed to do with all that? Well, I'm supposed to take it and plug it into h. I'm supposed to take that thing and plug it into h. All right. That's h of, well, what's the of? Well, you guessed it, right over here, it's that 7, negative 7x plus 6 all over x. Now that thing's supposed to be equal to, okay, some x value plus 4, all divided by 3. Well, what's the x value? Yeah, you know, negative 7x plus 6 divided by x. Now, it said I had to do this in one fraction. It means I can't leave it like this. Well, let's just focus maybe on the top section here, up the top here. Bring it all the way over here, so that's negative 7x plus 6, all divided by x, plus 4 over 1. Well, I think I can get rid of that. 4 over 1, same type of logic, I need an x down here. I need an x up here. So that's negative 7x plus 6, all over x, plus 4x over x, common denominators. Well, that would be negative 3x plus 6, all over x. Now don't forget, that's just the top part. So maybe we should rewrite it. Let's rewrite. That's the top part, that's negative 3x plus 6, all divided by x, and then I have divided by this 3. Same exact logic we did before. I don't like this 3 on the bottom. Instead, I'd rather multiply by a fraction. What's the reciprocal of 3? Well, 1/3. Okay. So I got negative 3x plus 6 over x times the reciprocal of 3, which is 1 over 3. Which, okay, this doesn't seem too bad. This ends up giving me what? Negative 3x plus 6 all over 3x. Oh, like hold your horses, we're not quite done. On the top, I think a 3 comes out. Okay? I think I can pull a 3 out, which will make this negative x, plus 2, all divided by 3x. Then I get to see that, hey look, it's 3, cancel with this 3, and I have my final answer of negative x plus 2 all over x. Remember, you cannot cancel out these x's because this 2 does not have one. And what was even being asked of me at the start here? H of g of f. H of g of f of x. And it equals that. And that completes the notes for 8.2. Again, if you're feeling like you're not getting it, you need to relook at some of those examples. Please rewind the video and look through them.